Um, and for any of you new people that are just joining us, welcome. And I'm just going to go over a few of the simple rules, a few of the what it is we're looking for, and I hope that you guys get it. At the end of the you can ask questions before I start doing some live trades, or I might take trades in between. I'm not 100% sure, but what we're looking for is trend. So here we have our 180 moving average. It's a linear weighted 180 shift 1. And here we have our 90 linear weighted shift 1, and here this is my 200. It's not on Roger's chart, but it's on mine because it's a level I like and I respect. And here we have the 30 EMA moving average, and here we have the 10, and here we have the 4. So what we're looking for is trend. So when we know that our moving averages are in a downward trend, then we're looking for shorts. If it's in an upward trend and they're all in order like this is, let's see if then we're looking for our obvious shorts. So we take two different types of trades with a system. We take signal trades, which are these gold trades here. Sorry, the red arrows with a line bar. Now, depending on what template you guys have, Roger and we trade exactly the same system, but we both have different indicators that we prefer to have for ourselves. We still get the same alerts, but I like to have the line that I had built into one of my indicators that shows me where to break through. Roger doesn't have that on his charts. You can use Roger's chart or you can use mine. It doesn't matter. It gives the same results. The only other difference between Roger's chart and my chart is I don't show the signals, the arrows, on the breaks of the 4, where he'll take the trades on the breaks of the 4, and I'll get into that in a few minutes here. But primarily what I'm looking for here is I'm looking for shorts, and I'm looking for a, let me go to one where I took one this morning. Okay, here's one here. All my moving averages in order. I had a break, I had a signal, a close, which gave me my signal. The close gave me my signal. I still had room to the bottom of my Ames box. My moving averages were in order except for the 200, but I was far enough, in this case, I was far enough away from me the 200 for me to take this trade. I was okay with it. I had a signal right here. Okay, this very next candle, as soon as it breaks below this line, I'm looking to get in that trade short. So I got in that trade there, and I got out of that trade there with 2.8 pips. I think it was AJ. Let me look. AJ, after spread and everything, I had 1.5 pips because I was trading a full lot, just so you see that. Okay. So that's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for that setup, and let's go to another real quick. I had an AU trade here. All right, let me open this up a little bit more so you can see it. Okay, I had a signal bar, an inside bar. This bar did not break, so therefore it's a no trade until it breaks this line. It broke the line right here, and I had room to the bottom of the box. I had 3 pips. I was good. I took the trade. I saw the balance off the 200. I was okay with that to take that trade short. Okay, it was an easy, that was 5.3 pips, in and out, in and out trade. Let's grab one more, New Zealand dollar here. Oops. Yeah, I was there, sorry. Okay, New Zealand dollar, same scenario. Okay, my moving averages were in order here. They had just crossed right here, so that confirmed. Okay, there's my signal bar right here. This bar didn't break, so I should make that just a little bigger so you guys can see it. So this bar didn't break, but this bar did, so boom, I'm in the trade, and there's my profit down here. And that one was good for 7 pips. Just so I'll show you here. That's this trade right here. And you can see entry time was 1909, and I was in that trade for less than 8 minutes. So just so you see, do you understand what I'm looking for in regards to signal trades? Now the other trade that I'm looking for is I look for inside bar trades. So here's an inside bar right here. Let's find this one right here. Well, we already took that one. So this inside bar, it didn't break. Now I don't normally trade at this time of day, but because I was doing this webinar, I needed to get my business over and done with so that I can concentrate on the webinar instead of concentrating on money. So I've but here's an example here. This inside bar did not break here, but it did break here. So your entry would have been right here. You could have taken it off the body, but to be safe, your entry's there. Your exit is 4 pips away. Your stop loss would be roughly 12 pips away. You could go 6 pips, 12 pips, 15 pips away. You're looking for a reasonable stop loss because you do have pullbacks, and I mean that's what we trade is basically a pullback and an entry. That's really what this system is. Here is another inside bar right here. So we had a signal bar here. Obviously I didn't take it. I was talking with people or something was going on, but I didn't take it. Well, I personally didn't take it there's a reason down below here. I'm kind of jumping a little bit. Here I didn't take. Well, I just didn't take it. Here we had a signal. Our stochastics. Oops. Shoot. What did I just do? Oh, I changed pair, didn't I? Yeah, I did. Okay, here we had our entry. Our stochastics has come down, gone up and over the 68 mark and has turned and crossed to go down. My RSI is below 50. Now, I want to stress that these are lagging indicators down here, but they do give a good confirmation. They are not the be-all, end-all. I know we've been reading reports in the room. A couple of guys are really confused about this. They don't determine the trade. They are just confirmation of the trade. So if you're looking for the best entry, this being in confirmation is good. It doesn't have to be all the time. I would have taken this trade here. Okay, it doesn't confirm with the total stochastics and RSI. Oh, it confirms with the RSI. However, this is what I would call your premium trade, where everything is in order. It's gone up. It's all your moving averages are in order. You got the signal. You got the break. Your stochastic is above 68 and turned red and come back and crossed and is coming back down. Your RSI is in the right position. Okay, these are premium trades, but they're not the only trades. There's lots of other trades in here. Could you mute your mic, please? Thank you. So those are our signal trades. We have an inside bar trade right here. Okay, the inside bar broke, you're in the trade. We have a signal here. Okay, it broke, you should be in this trade. This inside bar here, it didn't break on this candle, so no break, no trade. It didn't break on this candle, so no break, no trade. It did on this one. Now, I probably would not be in this one because it was at a big number. Okay, I would have had to think twice about taking this trade. It's at a big number. Okay, it come down to it, it stopped at that big number twice. Come down, it tried to break through it, it couldn't, it came down again. So this trade was a very risky trade. It panned out, but it was a risky trade. So you need to understand price action. You know, price action is king. Totally price action. You have to understand it. Okay, so I would not have taken this trade. Many probably would have, but I would not have, because big numbers, if you can see here, big number, it came down to it, it stalled. It did not want to break that big number. So it went back up, it got a little bit more momentum, it came through, it broke through the big number, it came back up, it tried to break above the big number, couldn't do it, came back down to the big number, stalled again at the 25, tried to break above the 25, tried to stay above the 25, couldn't do it, went down to the 0, back up to the 25, hovered around the 25 again, came back down to the zeros. You see how those big numbers are very important. If it's here in the middle and you get a good, like if it's in the middle here and you get a good signal, it'd be nice to ride that all the way down to the big number. All right, so somebody post in the room that we're doing this webinar right now, please, because a couple of people are posting in there, and I don't really feel like.
Yeah,
so
I have to go back to the previous day to get the sign-in stuff.
Oh, shoot! Can somebody post the link in the room for me? Thank you. So that's what I look for. Okay, plain and simple. That's what we look for. We look for, the signals, the breaks above, the closes above the 10 moving average, the closes below the 10 moving average. We get our signal and we're in our trade. The 4 is the same way as the 10. The 4 just gives you more entries. Thank you, Ben. The 4 gives you more entries than the 10. If you look at the 4 here, you have a break. You're looking for a break above the 4, which is right here. Close below the 4. You would have got a signal here, which would have been good to take it to the big number on the 4. Your entry would have been at the bottom of this candle, which is here. This swing low would have not been. Oh yeah, it would have been created. So your 13 or your 4 to the big numbers. So you would have been okay with this signal trade here, off the 4 moving average, which is this dotted line. Okay, so I think I'm going to just quickly jump in and scan around. Now, how I trade is very simple. I have all my charts across the bottom. All right, this chart here is where I stop because this is my management. This is my money management chart. So I know that I don't ever trade that one. So that's got my automatic stop loss and take profit and trailing stop in EA on it. So that way I can just concentrate on getting in the trades and then go back and review them and move my take profit and stop losses as I need to. So here I am, I scan through. Now these 2 yellow bars that just popped up on here, that's the 45-minute candle that's being built right now. it will extend itself every candle between 45, 50, and 55 minutes. So basically just telling me that it's the last 45 minutes of the hour, so I should be aware of what the market is doing, because the market makers, or the market may change direction, or it may give a stronger signal in the same direction. So I like this signal, these marks on here. They just indicate that simple thing for me. So I don't normally take signals during that time. However, I will take inside bars in that time. So here's an inside bar. Okay, I look at this inside bar. I've got 7 pips to there. All right, I would drop a pending sell on that. Oops. Right there at the bottom of the bar. Oh, it didn't move it. Oh, I'm in that trade now. It's not where I wanted to be in it, but I'm in it. All right, and I'm already up four pips on it. I'm out of the trade. It hit the big number. I'm out of the trade. There you go.
What are you in?
I just got in the Euro Aussie. I'm in and I'm out of it.
Good for you. Boy.
Okay.
Got eyes like an eagle, man.
Okay, yeah, so here I have a signal setting up. So when I look at stuff like this, I'm looking for the setup. So I see I had a signal. I had to pull back across the EuroCAD. I'm on the EuroCAD right now. I had to pull back across. So I'm going to keep that in the back of my mind, and I know I have less than 1 minute. So now I'm going to get a signal on that one. There's my signal. Okay, there. If I have a break, there's my break. I'm in the trade. Automatically, my stop loss is there. I'm now going to measure. I got 6, 7 pips to the big number. So I'll set my take profit just at the big number. All right. And I'm in profit. Now see, I'm not totally relying on the stochastics. All right. I'm up 2, 2.5. I'm up 3, 3.5, 4. I'm out of that trade. All right. And just to show you, you guys saw me take the trade. It's there. I'll pull it over here. All right. So there's the EuroCAD that I just took. Right there. And there's the Euro Aussie. I'll just pull it over and drop it on there. So there it is there. All right, so I had a signal here on the Aussie yen, so I'm in that trade. All right. Now, again, I can see what I'm looking for. I know that I have the big number, so in my head it's already there. I see the break. The stochastics is not 100% perfect, but
I think the only reason I have stochastics on mine is because of that course I took from Craig Harris.
Yeah.
He used it quite. He counted on it.
Right. Well, I like this.
That's the only reason I have it.
I like this stochastics because it does give me confirmation.
Yeah, it moves with price.
It moves with price, so
it's a little late.
So let's keep moving. So if I see I had a signal, I already took that trade. Signal here. I'm not going to take the euro dollar, even though I should. It already actually gave it to me, but I was too late to get it. So I'm going to sit on that one for a minute.
EuroCAD signal short.
Yeah.
Taking that one in.
Yeah, I already took that one. All right, I have it set up to go long on the pound Aussie. It looks good. It hasn't broke yet. So I'd put a pending buy up there. There's my pending buy there, and then I'll move on. I have nothing here. Let me minimize this a little bit. Nothing here. Nothing on the pound dollar. Nothing on the. Let me just make this smaller. I have a setup going to happen here. You see, I know I can see the setup. Oops, let me make that a little bit bigger. I have a setup happening. It's just not happened yet. So I know that, if it breaks above, I'm going to be good to get into that trade. All right. All right. We have an inside bar on the UCAD. All right. It's at the top of its range for the day, so I'm not going to take that trade. My stochastics and RSI are telling me the same thing. I'm waiting for it to go down. And UHF. Okay, we have an inside bar here. This is going to look like a good setup to go long. All my moving averages are in order. I have an inside bar here. My 10 is sloping down, so I'm going to wait for a break and of that. And at that point in time, I'm hoping that my stochastics has come all the way down to the bottom, which it looks like it will, has turned and turned color and started going north. All right, at that point, I'll be in that trade. Okay, my pound Audi just took its position. All right, so I got 4 pips, 6 pips to the big number here. So I'll move my take profit to the big number, and I got 3.5 on it now. I had 3.5. I didn't take it, but see how it stopped at that big number. I'm out of that trade with 4. 4.5 I got on that trade right there. There it is there. All right, let's go back to the AJ. I was down 6 on the AJ, but it's coming back into play now. And let's quickly flip through these again, see what other. Okay, we have a setup here. This candle will give us a new signal short if it breaks. Nothing on the CAD yen. Nothing on the Euro odd. Nothing on the CAD. We didn't take the euro dollar because we missed it because it pulled back. But if I had taken that trade, it would have been good for 8. And now we have a pullback here. See how I got out of that trade? Now I don't have to worry about the money. I took my profit. I'm going to get my money. Now we're going to get a new. If we get another low, this candle closes lower, and then this one closes a little lower. We're going to get a new swing high here. That'll be our new target. All right. So here we are. We're getting a sell. Going to have a sell signal on the pound yen. Maybe it hasn't broke yet. It's in the squeeze, so that's a good spot for it. Let's see here. So you see, I flipped through my charts really fast. I know exactly what I'm looking for. We have an inside bar here on the UJ. All right, it's looking very good. Okay, I like this. Now my 10 is. I'm in that trade now. There we are. I'm in the trade. Automatic stop loss, take profits in play. I know I'm going to measure now from here to here. I got 6 pips. I'll just keep an eye on it. I'm going to move on to the next trade and keep looking. All right. We have an opportunity here. My stochastics is turned. Okay, and in the corner, let's go back to that one. It didn't happen yet. I'll do a drop of pending. So there it is there. I just dropped a pending order on that one. I'm going to move it down just a little bit. There we go. And let's just keep flipping through them. So
Where are you in now, David?
I'm at the euro dollar at the moment. Oh, what am I in? I'm in the UJ and the AJ. Those are the 2 trades I'm in. AJ is going against me. It's against me about 5 pips at the moment. But it still looks like a solid trade, short. at the moment.
So you can see those big number styles, yeah.
Yeah.
Especially on that AJ, man, it stops at 50, doesn't it?
All right, so we just keep flipping through here. I'll answer questions in a few minutes. I'll answer questions when I have no trades running, okay? Just so everybody knows, because all right, I'm in profit on my UJ, not by much, but well, I was in profit. All right.
Where'd you enter that?
I entered that. My entry price was 126.95.
How many bars back?
Last bar, inside bar. It just broke. There it is there.
Yeah, this should carry up to the good number.
Yeah. All right.
According to my calculations.
Right. And you see this, just see how this big number, this 75, on the UCAD, it hit it, it stopped, it hit it, it stopped, it hit it, it stopped, it hit it, it stopped. If it breaks through, it's going to come back and retest it for sure. Well, not for sure, but it's just having a hard time getting past it at the moment. So I'm going to quickly flip through my charts, see if I see anything I like.
Somebody with a lot of money thinks that's as far as it should go.
Yeah. All right, so we're going to get another opportunity hopefully happening here on the ACAD for a short. Another opportunity on the EA for a short on the 4. All right, here's my inside bar now and a signal on the AU that I already took off this signal here. So, oh, that's pending order. Sorry, I'll just leave it where it was. So my AJ still stalling here.
It's like you're getting a little limit on your dollar yen.
Yeah, dollar yen is in profit. Not by much, but it's in profit. Let's keep flipping. All right, so this is Tokyo close. We're going to get a little movement right now for sure. Everybody's closing their books. Going out for sakis. All right. So I'm not gonna trade probably now for the next 15 or 20 minutes. So let me see if there's any question. Anybody want to ask me any questions really quickly? Roger and I'll take them, or I'll take them anyways. Yeah, I guess everybody gets it. Pending order. All right, so there's an inside bar here that would be on the Euro Aussie. That would be a good opportunity for a short. Okay, kindly tell me how much candles should we consider? Each candle should be each candle, you shouldn't take the trades more than 3 candles away. If you get the break on the very next candle, it is a really good it's the best entry. I'm having a little bit of a quandary here with this UJ. I'm down 6 on it, right? 5 now. But we'll see. The second candle. So obviously the first candle is the best. The second one is like 60%, 70%. The third candle is, it really depends on your risk, your risk tolerance. So we don't take trades. If it goes more than 3 candles, we don't take the trade. If we don't get a break of the signal candle, we don't, within 3, we don't take it. Does that answer your question? If you have a mic, go ahead and use the mic, because I prefer not to read if I don't have to. Justin, you had a question in the chat box. Let me. Do you take trades only based on arrow signals? We take trades based on arrow signals and inside bars. Kenneth, Justin, question. You want me to reply in private? No, I won't do that at the moment. You're taking trades in the last 15 minutes of the hour. Yeah, I did. You're right. Okay, but I've also been trading a lot of years. I see what I'm looking for. Do I suggest it for new people? No, I don't. I do break that rule. There are a couple of rules I break every once in a while. Sometimes they sting me. Sometimes they don't. You have to understand price action, Justin, to whether or not you're going to get in or take that trade or not. Go back here and look at this guy here. All right. So it depends on the person. All right. For the new person, I wouldn't suggest that they trade during the 15 minutes of that candle. No. However, it's personal preference, okay? Hopefully I answered that.
Personal risk. Personal risk,
yeah. Can you repeat? Ben, can you repeat when the fractal box is? How the fractal box works, Ben, is very simple. Well, it's simple, but it's not. Okay. If you look at your hand, you can see in your hand, normally your middle finger is always the biggest finger. You have you have your thumb, or you have your baby finger, your next finger, your middle finger, another finger, and your thumb, right? So basically, what we're looking for is we're looking for a higher high, another higher high, then the high. That creates the one side of the fractal. We're then looking for a lower low. We didn't get it here. We had a lower high here. However, this one becomes the lower high, and then this one. That created that fractal. Even though it's only 5 fractals, there's an extra finger in there. But if this candle here had closed down here, then it would have created that fractal here for the high. All right. Same thing with the low. Here's a high, lower low, then the low, and then we're looking for the next 2 candles to create the high, which would be these 2 here. No, it didn't create it. All right, I need to flip through these. Let me take a look at a couple of these trades because I'm. All right, so this this one's coming back. My UJ is just kind of stalled on me here. It's coming back. Hopefully it's coming back up. So, and I still have a pending order on the AU that hasn't hit yet. So let's flip through and see if there's any other candles that or trades that we could take. And Roger, if you see anything, you can call it out and I'll move over to it, okay? Good morning, Roman. Roman, can you shut your mic off or put a headphone on? Would be better yet. Okay, so we have an inside bar here, a break on the pound yen for a short. Okay, it did already break. We've got 28 pips to the bottom. We're at the big numbers, so I'm going to wait for this signal instead of this inside bar, because that inside bar is what I call in the squeeze. It's in between the two moving averages, so it could go either way. So I'm going to wait for this candle to close, which is in less than a minute. And if this candle closes below the 10, I will be looking at taking that short on the next candle if it breaks the bottom. So my target will be the bottom of this line right here. Okay, that's my target right now for this trade. All right, so I have 28 seconds or so to go, so let's quickly flip through a few other pairs. Inside bar there, in the squeeze. New Zealand, nothing. New Zealand yen, nothing. UCAD, nothing. UCHF, nothing. I'm in that trade already with the UJ. All right, and we should have now a signal, hopefully, on that. No, see, we didn't get it. I didn't get that signal on the pound yen, so they were not in it, but we have a UJ inside bar. Well, not quite, no, it wasn't an inside bar. All right, so, UCAD inside bar. UCAD inside bar with a signal.
Entry.
That's a long entry.
Potential long.
Okay, it hasn't closed, so it's a no trade yet.
It is moving down.
And it, and so we're gonna keep moving along here. All right, we have a inside bar with a signal on the pound Aussie for a long. Hasn't closed. It's given us a signal, but it hasn't broke it, so we're not in the trade. I'm gonna get hammered on this AJ. Hits 10, I'm out. It's at 8 now, so and it'll be my first public loss today. No. All right.
Coffee.
All right. Anybody have any questions? All right, let me scan through these questions real quick. Oops. For stochastics, going short ideally. That's correct, Ben. If you're looking for stochastics, you're looking for shorts. You would like the stochastics. You would prefer the stochastics to be above 68 and have turned red or have crossed over on the coming down. So, that's what you would prefer. That is the optimal position on those trades. So we're really sorry. I'm really not great at trying to read the questions and post the answers and put earmuffs on her, Ben. Yes, and the RSI is below 50. That would be better. Okay, so I'm going to be out of this AJ probably in half a pip here. If it breaks the top of the box, what do I have left here? 13. Okay, so I'm out of that trade. I lost that one, so let me post that on here. Don't get them all. So there's a loss. All right. An inside bar short here. All right. Okay, this pending order never panned out, so I can close this pending order because it was over here. So I'm going to delete this pending order so it's gone. That way I don't have to worry about it. All right. And I'm flipping through. Okay, I see an inside bar here for the short. However, it's not broken. Nothing, nothing. All right. Here I am talking about everything else, and I'm missing some of these trades. This was my problem the last time that I do live sessions, and I was teaching. I missed so many trades, so many opportunities, but that's part of the game. I already, like I said, I already did my my numbers for the day, so I'm okay. All right, so it looks like we're going to get a short signal on the ACAD on the next candle if it breaks down and closes. All likelihood of this coming down is great now, of course, but we don't worry about them. All right, so I have a signal here for an EA short. All right, I'm in because it broke. Take profit, it'll be 7 pips. All right, you know, James is going to argue with me here because my stochastics is blue and going up. It's not the premium trade, but it's still a good trade. You know, well, it's still a good entry. Sorry, maybe not a good trade, but a good entry. Okay, so on this Euro CAD here, we had a touch below it went below the 30 or the 10, but it didn't close below the 10. So this is really not a trade. All right, so I really wouldn't be worrying about it. You'll get an opportunity here on the next one if this one comes down, as long as it's not too close to the big number, you get a good opportunity. All right, I'm in profit on that one. EA. Oh, I was in profit. Every time I go and look at it, it pops me out a little bit of profit. Flipping through. Nothing. New Zealand dollar, nothing. UCAD. See, UCAD didn't, no break, no trade. All right. All right. Well, we're getting close to getting stopped out on that one. It'll be 2 for me today. If I get 3 in a row, if I get 3 stop outs in a row, I'm done for the day. Just so you know, but right, let's keep flipping. See, it's, you know. All right, let's see what questions we have here. It's really, what do you think about the euro intraday? We don't trade intraday, so I don't look at the intraday too much. I do look at my hourly and my 4-hour just to see what the market's doing. But we're here scalping because so we really don't need to concern ourselves extremely too much with the end of day or midday results. I say that loosely because it is important. On average, how many hours a day do you trade? Me, I trade from normally about this time. I start normally at this time, 5:30, and I'll trade till 7:30, and then I'm done for the day. If it's a rain day or a really bad snow day here, I will trade right through till London close, unless I have other projects that I have to tend to. So, all right. So we have a signal here, but stochastics is really not in order. It's right at a big number. It's a 25. So I mean, 25. It should break through the 25. 25 doesn't have as much gumption. All right. Oh man. I'm going to get out of this one here. I'm going to lose 12 on this guy today. I'm going to hold this one to the big number and see what it does. All right. So Euro Audi. There's my Euro Audi. I'm in profit. We can't win them all. We win the majority of them. I don't lose too many in the course of a day, in the course of a week, but I do lose some. We all do. And all right. So come on now. All right, there. I just took 5 on that one. There, I'm out. So, that was the Euro Aussie. That was a signal bar break, signal bar trade, the Euro Aussie. Oops, let's go back here. All right. Inside bar in the squeeze. There's that. All right. You have to be patient and wait for the entries. Wait for the orders.
I am out from.
Oh, hey, how you doing?
I'm out from Euro Audi, and I'm out nicely with about, I guess, 10 pips.
Nice.
So it's, you know.
Hey Nick, how are you?
I'm good, thank you.
Good. Okay, I got a bit of hum. Do you have a headset on, or is it a? There's a. Okay, thank you. Oh. So. Oh, whoever's mic that is, can they mute themselves, please, or turn their Skype dinging off, or lower, so I don't have to hear it. Okay, so let me see if there's any more questions. How many hours? Okay, so that was Justin, Roman. I am EA. Roman so far not good. Oh wait. Oh, Roman is just like. Okay, the majority of your trades are shorts. I've noticed. Yes, that's correct. The market moves quicker, shorter than the market does move longer upwards. The majority of the time, it's just it's something that we've noticed. All right, so we might get a signal here on the EuroCAD. It's setting up for one. All right, you get these odd trades you stay into forever. I really hate those trades. They really bother me. Well, they don't bother me. It's not. All right. Good to note. Oh, is that just thanks? How can we set the sessions to? Oh, you know what? I thank you for pointing that out, Yazzer. Everybody's broker is a little different. Okay, you need to, if you're using the, because I can do this now because I have a couple minutes. If you're you need to change the XIV lines to fit your broker times, and you change that based on this line right here for each of them. So for an example, the London Open for my broker to London Open is 10 hour is at 10. Okay, my London close is at 19. My Tokyo close is at 12. You guys need to make sure that if you're using the XIV line, which indicates and shows the opening of each and the closing of the markets, you have to make sure it's set to whatever your broker is. Somebody asked me that question yesterday as well, and it's not really something I've gone over with too many people. So with my broker, I know that my Tokyo close is at 1200 hours, and I know that my my London Open is at 1000 hours and 700 hours for New York, for that's So you need to know when that is, so that you guys can adjust those accordingly to your brokers. Thank you for pointing that out, because I know that was one of the things on my list that I needed to discuss, and I never have, rarely ever have. So, anyways, let's flip through these really quick again. Okay, we have a setup here, nothing. Hasn't broke on the CAD yen.
Dave, check gold.
No, I don't. No, I don't trade gold. I don't even want to look at the chart. Sorry, not interested.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Gold has had enough of my money in my, my trading career. It's my nemesis. I don't like it. It doesn't like me.
Okay.
So I respect that. I respect that. So. Okay, we're going to get a signal here on the euro dollar for a short. It looks like a really good setup. Everything is in order. The moving averages are all in order. It's below a big number. There's room to go to the next. Just room to the bottom of the box. Room to the top of the box for a stop loss. We have 10 seconds left till we get the signal. Once we get a signal, we'll look for the break. Same thing with the euro yen. We have exactly the same setup. Okay. And we have a signal on the euro dollar, signal on euro yen. No break yet. ECAD just broke, exactly the same setup. I'm in the ECAD. All right, so we're waiting for a break. I'm not sitting there watching it. I'll flip back to it. All right. Come on, you. Break. I don't want to sit here and wait. Flip through quick. EU, it hasn't broke yet. Hasn't broke yet. Move on to the next one. CAD yen broke. Not the right setup. Not the right setup. Let's go. No. 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 Go back to those. All right, so I have a sell here that broke on the euro yen. I'm in. Euro dollar, I'm in. All right, just like so. There we are. We're in those. They're managed. I move on. Move on. Setup happening. Potential setup on the UCAD for a long. All right, and away we go. Let's hope that those pay out for us now. All right. All right, so here on this ECAD, we have roughly 4 pips to the big number for my, so I'll be watching it. If it gets down anywhere really close to it, 2, 2.5, 3, because it's a 0 big number, like it's a 50, I'll probably get out of the trade. Okay. I have room here. I got 15 pips to the bottom of that one. I'm okay there. Is there a...
Did you take that euro dollar short?
I did. Did you?
No, I'm not in it yet.
It just barely broke.
Yeah, it popped it and then it bounced back up a little bit.
Yeah. All right, so UCAD's coming back up, or UJ, sorry. All right, potential setup happening on the Aussie dollar, on the Aussie yen. And we have a crossover on the Aussie CAD, the opposite direction. So I don't know who's making that noise, but I need it to stop, please. All right, so I'm in profit on my euro dollar. Just profit on my euro yen. ECAD's in profit, but ECAD's at the big number there, so you know I'm gonna take that and get out. Okay, so I just took 2 on that because it hit the big number. It's likelihood to bounce back off that big number. So let me just pull that up here to show you. There's the trade. I'm in and I'm out. Oh, who is that? That's really bothering me. I'm going to mute everybody except for Roger here. Where are you? There you are. All right, there. That's better. Oh, that was... All right, so you guys can hear me okay? Still? So I'm in, the EU is in profit. Thank you. I just, you know, that noise was bothering me. Sorry, guys. Yeah, I'm still in the UJ. AU, no setup yet on AU. Well, Roman, I'm not normally trading until this time right now of day, so I don't know if I answered your question or not. Sorry, I'm too busy watching my charts. UCAD, UCHAF. All right. Something else that really didn't notice or mention, but you guys should always be aware of it, is news. If there's any big news that's in play, you should always be aware of it. Should never trade within, you know, some people say 30 minutes, some people say 15 minutes, you know. So we have potential euro news here in 23 minutes. So here I muted myself and I didn't realize it. I'm sorry, guys. You guys can hear me now? All right. Dave, can you Skype? Yeah, send me a message later, Roman. So. All right, the euro dollar's going against me a little bit here. Maybe UC, UCHF, UCAD. Yeah, well, there's the entry here, so it would really is not a no trade. You know, this inside bar never broke. Well, if you that's totally up to yourself. You know, you are the only one that knows your money management. What you can risk and what you can't risk. I mean, if you see the trade is not going in your direction, and you know, get out of it. If you're not comfortable with it, you know. That's really, I can't really say too much more than that about that. So see, you wait for a bit. That's your decision. So if it goes in your favor, great. If it goes against you, that's a decision that you made. So that's what you are establishing as your risk tolerance. You know. So I think. Oh, I didn't take that. I was gonna. I wait. See, I waffled on this trade here. I was gonna take it, and then I hesitated on the CAD yen, and I shouldn't have hesitated, but I did. So I'm not taking the trade. Okay, so now my euro dollar is up. Euro yen, I got 3 on it. Seems to be stalling, so I'm going to get out of it. You know, I mean, it could keep going down further, so I'll take my profit, but I'm happy to do so. Which one was this? Euro yen. All right. I just want to play these last few out, and then I'm going to stop the webinar, go make myself some breakfast, and get ready for my day. I'm in profit on my euro dollar. I'll answer questions here in a couple of minutes. Oh, I should have got out. I'll turn the mics on for everybody so that people can ask questions. Just give me a couple of minutes here. Oh, gesundheit. Bless you.
Check that going down.
See you, Roger.
I got notice from my med student that he completed his 2nd year yesterday.
And then he said, "Send me more money, Daddy."
Well, as a matter of fact,
That's what we work for, right?
yeah, the privilege of financing his education.
Yeah.
That's what you're trading for.
No, I'm trading for me. I'm just glad I can help him. That's all.
All right, so we have a potential signal going to happen here on the New Zealand dollar.
One.
You have also potential signal coming on Aussie dollar. It's trying to break through.
And New Zealand.
It's jumping like
potential long.
Pound New Zealand. I don't have the pound New Zealand on here.
Yeah, you don't like that one. New Zealand yen possible short.
Yeah, we're just waiting for one more minute for a candle to close.
And close and break.
And then a break, yep.
eventually I will stay with like 3-4 pairs that I like, and that's it.
You can do that. Yeah.
Because every pair has its own behavior, and not everyone can understand every type of behavior.
Yeah,
So,
a lot of the dollar-based pairs and the yen-based pairs, they'll run together.
I just took
And
the
sometimes you'll have like the euro and the euro yen, euro CAD, all those will run together.
I just sold the
right,
I just sold the CAD yen.
What?
The CAD yen, I just sold it. We have a potential signal break on the Euro CAD, but it's the third candle, so it's a little bit more of a risky trade. Stochastic is down at the bottom. It's right at a big number. To me, that's not a worthwhile opportunity, so I'm not going to take that trade.
Which one did you say?
The Euro CAD.
Yeah, it's right at the big number.
Yeah.
Zeros.
Yeah, so
If it breaks that, it might run. Yeah, it just broke it.
I want to ask a question.
Euro dollar, I'm in profit. I'm going to get out of there in a second here. I got another signal here on the Euro dollar. Yeah, go ahead.
You ever considered trading stocks with this system, or stocks not comfortable?
No.
Too much public relations in stock market. Some analysts can come out one day and just on a whim being pissed off at one of the board of the directors or something and just kill the stock. Just as pure price action, as pure supply and demand. It's very liquid. Most stocks are not real liquid. As far, like there's not constant trading all day long, 24 hours a day. On this,
right,
like today, the volume is so high and there's so much range in it, you can get in and out in seconds. So
I see. Okay. Thank you.
that's a good thing. That's the good thing about Forex. It's very, very liquid.
Okay, if anybody else wants to ask questions, go ahead. I've opened up the mic so people can ask some questions. Don't be shy.
I don't get life. These people are idiots. This line.
Hello?
I
don't know who that is that's talking, but how do you see that? I don't see that on the...
You see talking at the top?
No,
when
my
someone talks?
it doesn't show me when somebody's talking. I don't know why. I should figure that out.
It just took 17 on this pound New Zealand.
You're an animal.
Not bad.
Roger.
Yo.
I'm going to give you my account so you can trade a few days, okay?
What?
I'm going to give you my account for free for a few days so you can trade it for fun, okay?
I wouldn't do that if I were you. It won't get traded.
It won't get traded, yeah. We have a lot of people ask us that all the time, so.
I know, I'm just joking.
Consider it a deposit. Sure, yeah, I guess so.
This pound yen is really flipped, hasn't it?
Yeah. All right.
Well, it's flipped with the pound dollar, hasn't it? Yeah. Basically the very same pattern. Exactly the same pattern. Oh, all right.
I'm still in this out USD. I don't know. I need to get out or not.
What trade is that?
I am for selling, and I'm already pretty much in a bad situation with it.
Aussie dollar?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got in early, and then it went up, and I'm in a nice minus now.
What's nice about it?
Yeah. Exactly.
Okay, you got a 50.
Well, it's like
You got a 50% retrace from the London Open on this thing, on that Aussie dollar.
Yeah.
I rarely pull fibs, but I pulled one on this one from the high at the London Open to this previous swing low. And
Yep.
it's retraced 50%.
There you go.
So for all you fibbers out there, that's what it is. That's one tool I'll use every now and then. So
Now to get rid of the damn thing. Ah. I hate it.
No. It breaks even more higher. I'm closing it. That's it.
which pair were you on that?
Aussie dollar.
I was selling Aussie dollar, and it went up and up and up against me, and I decided just to close it because there is no sense to keep inside. I want to ask you, how much time you usually average spending in a trade?
The longest I like to stay in a trade is like six bars. They'll usually tell you where it's going.
So it's about
If
30.
I take a short, if I don't have, an acceptable profit after 6 bars, I'll start looking for a place to get out of it. Like if it's just moved like 3 pips and 6 bars, it's not worth messing with.
Yeah. But this week in the market is not easy. I don't know. I don't feel
it's just common sense, logical stuff today. You can see how far, like on your Aussie dollar trade, look how far that currency has come down since the London Open.
So you mean if
So
you
it's
see the
come down over
currency
50 pips, almost 60, 70 pips, somebody's going to take some profit.
Okay.
Yeah, they're going to
But
take.
you always can
take
say that.
profit.
Yeah, but we can always say that if we went too much down, so people want to buy now. But on the other hand, when we think this way, we are missing so many opportunities of trends, going with the trend, because sometimes it never stops. Sometimes it can go for days, up or down.
Yeah.
So we cannot judge that reversal will come just because we had so much downtrend.
Ben said it's what the masses are doing.
The masses.
That's exactly it. That's exactly it. It's all about what the most traders do. We cannot say what will happen. The majority say what will happen.
Majority. I thought the people with the big money ruled this thing. Like the banks.
Yeah. You guys
They
try.
run this thing. They run this thing. You don't. So.
I know.
The retail trader doesn't run it.
But did you guys try this thing called PitView, which tells you what liquidity provider is doing in real time? I
Never, no.
maybe
No.
this tool maybe I remember David. I remember you had something like that before. Something with liquidity providers, something that tells you what's going on in the banks. I remember you were telling me about something you had.
Yeah,
Such a tool.
I've tried different things like that, but you know, again, I mean, it really comes down to what you know, what you want to trade and where you want to trade it, and if you want to go with the masses or you want to go against the herd, you know, that's you know, our goal here is try and get in, try and get out, try and make a little bit of money, and you know, and try not to get hurt, right?
Right.
You know, that's really what it comes down to.
I see.
You know, like I mean, I'm being beat up here on this euro dollar, huge, you know, and you know, I've got my stop set in place. I'm not gonna move my stop. I looked at a higher time frame, and you know, I'm prepared to give back half of what you know. Half of what I made since I started the webinar this morning, because I assume that it's going to change, but I don't know if it's going to change, so that's a risk I'm willing to take.
Right.
You know, I mean, would I suggest that anybody else do that? No, that's their whatever they're comfortable with, you know, and how they're comfortable trading. I mean, you know, like right now, right now, everything is going against me. So, except for my UCHF.
I don't know, but I think when everything is going against you, we really need to take like stop. You know, if it went against us like 2-3 times in a row, just stop and come back later.
All right,
This
so
is why.
I just got stopped out of my euro dollar right there. It automatically stopped me out. All right,
Yeah, I see.
and that's a big
Yeah,
stop. You know, that was
that's the big stop. Well,
you know, so you know, since I've been on here, you know, I've had since I started the webinar, I did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 trades. I won, you know, 7 of the 9, and I gave back all but 76 pips of it. So, you know, I mean, it happens.
yeah, of course.
I think I'm letting them run because I'm showing you guys, you know, that it happens. I mean, you know, I'm also probably taking trades that in anticipation because
I think I might be wrong, but maybe in webinars it's better if you run on a demo, so you can
yeah, well, I
teach
am.
people.
This is a demo account that I am running on. I mean, when I traded this morning, um, I linked it to my live accounts. I traded my live accounts, and then I shut it off. So it's this is still running the same account that I ran this morning, but it's now only running this and not because I have another. You know, this pound chef over here has my robot on it that my EA on it that for my trade copier on
Oh,
it. Sorry.
I heard few stories. I heard few stories that you can find better entries on a demo account and trade them on the real account. Could you please explain to me this concern?
Okay. I don't know. I couldn't tell you that. Really couldn't tell
You
you.
don't know about.
I do know that the demo account doesn't take into consideration slippage and so on and so forth, where the real account will. But other than that, I don't know.
I see.
So,
No problem.
anyways, I hope it's 6 o'clock. It's an hour and a half for me. That's of trading with you guys here. I hope that, and I've had my fill of losses. So I'm kind of at that stake right now where I've got one more potential loss and I see it's going to happen. So, or I assume it's going to happen. So I'm going to let it play out, and that's going to be my day. Everything I posted this morning, those trades are all safe and secure and locked up and where they're supposed to be. So, hopefully everybody has a good trading day. I will. Oh, there goes my alarm. All right. Okay, so I'm. I think I'm.
Vic back to Birmingham today.
Oh, okay. I think I'm done for the day, guys. Hopefully everybody enjoyed it, and hopefully we can do this again real soon, and I'll hopefully I recorded it. I don't know. Post your questions in the room, and we'll in the room we'll answer them the best we can. During the day, I'm only available here and there because I have another task that I have to deal with during the days. So, but we'll get to your questions, comments, and happy pipping, everybody.